Welcome. Today I want to share the power of art, the healing aspects of being received and creating beautiful paintings or beautiful creations overall. There are many ways to create a painting. There are many ways to heal, and hopefully by the end of this video you can take away some of the free tools that are accessible to all of us. Essentially, life is a beautiful place when we are able to observe the chaos in our mind and make some distance, put some distance between the chaos. Because inside all of us is very much a peaceful place. It just takes a while for it to settle down. There are history that we are born into. We have an epigenetic disposition, I suppose, at times where certain traumas and certain darkness can cloud our minds. So art is the tool that has helped me overcome many challenges that I perceived, especially over the last, I lost count, I say probably 6 to 7 years. There's been a lot of grief that I've gone through and a lot of challenges, and I know that I'm not alone, and I know that we all may be facing, mental health problems or mental health loops to a degree when we are getting stuck in the mundane routines. Art was the therapy that helped me, and it's quite free to partake in. I suppose it's not really that challenging, it's just a process. And the healing process of what I'm calling painting is you could paint with words because you can make a story to express something that's important to you. There's many ways to create a picture for people. When we talk to another human, there is their capacity to use their imagination. That is a fundamental tool of connection. There, that's how we used to connect it when we were kids. There was this inherent sense of using our imagination and playing. And that's what art really is. We can create a picture. We can create our reality. And when we're facing the darkness, when we're facing our shadows, when we're facing our ugly reflections, they're usually only a small percentage of us. They can seem big because they're begging us to resolve the nuances of what it's trying to show us. So I want to encourage everyone to be creative in the way that you create a picture or paint a picture. Try painting a picture without paint. That's a concept that I found a lot of therapy in, because there's a lot of art, a lot of self-mastery to be found. It's like the art of communication, the art of expressing oneself, the art of holding a stage, the presence on the stage, the art of sharing what is within your heart is a fantastic place for everyone to start. And it doesn't necessarily cost you that much. It's practically free. It's practically less than 20 to 30 bucks for most of these artistic startup kits. And being homeless and being able to afford this, I'm sure anyone else out there can afford either a pen and a book to begin with, because you got to capture the ideas. good to have these thoughts, but if these thoughts aren't captured, then they're essentially, well, I'll call them ideas. If these ideas aren't captured, because ideas can be different to thoughts, I just remembered. Because we're not our thoughts. We can be our ideas, because we can get a good idea, and that might be inspiration, and that could be the you could have explored something that is about to unfold, and that's the beauty of the artistic process. It's a series of unfolding moments. In my experience, it doesn't matter what details and what vision I have in my mind, it doesn't come out. I I don't necessarily capture it as perfect as I envision them, and I've learned that is enough, because somehow there's a co-creation that happens quite naturally and organically. And that's part of the fun, and that's part of the healing process. It's essentially, in a nutshell, with the system that we are living within, where technology is harming our attention spans, we're being flooded with information, flooded with trying to keep up with the rate that technology holds information. It's this mirror world where humans are almost expected to hold the same information as a computer, or as a wide, I suppose, data center. Like, we're one individual, and we can't necessarily be expected to hold a data center worth of knowledge. It's ludicrous. Yet, these are some of the standards that people are almost measured against. There's the lack of humanity that is impacting our capacity to just execute and make mistakes and correct it. There's such a high standard that it is almost impossible to reach. It's by design. However, we need to come back to humanity. We need to come back to authenticity. We need to come back to more practical human experiences. And that's where the beauty of art and the process that unfolds, and the decisions that we make along the process to share it with a friend, share it with someone, to bring a smile. And it overpowers the rage bait that is so easy to partake in. So, connecting with your breath and expressing yourself is very free. The only limitation is the limitations within your mind. And if you're struggling with that, I feel as if though this is what I tell myself. It's like, you can put yourself in a room, and you know that, well, this is the a thought process that I'll share. It's like, you can put yourself in a room of four walls, and you know that everything that is inside your head doesn't necessarily need to be thought of anymore. You can, it's like, for me, I witness the baggage that I'm carrying. When I enter a room, before I do my art, there is a finding of the baggage that I'm holding, and that can become like my colors of paint. Because with the baggage that I'm holding, I can interweave some abstract things, because there might be lessons to learn, there may be forgiveness, there may be a bunch of emotions to work through, and we can all do it. But when we get good at putting our baggage down, then the real expressions start to come out quite naturally. That doesn't require a therapist, it requires your participation. And that's the reason why these tools are free. It's how you participate in life, how you participate in your own healing. So if you like this message, if you want to share this with a friend and help them hopefully be inspired to drop their baggage, that's essentially what I think I want to say, is we can all express ourselves and have a nice day. That's one place to start. I'm sure there's more videos that I'll make to express the rest. I want to keep these videos nice and short because the algorithm doesn't know who to show these videos to just yet. It does take your support as well to help the algorithm find the right people. So I appreciate if you're listening and you're watching. Thank you. Have a good day.